What is going on, everybody? Zyonik here. And in today's video, we're going to do the final Timeless Cup tournament recap. And today we have a special video from MJShafik, who participated in the biggest UK tournament in Ipswhich. I went down to this tournament as well, hoping to shoutcast the tournament, but we had some issues with the internet. But that's all right. I had a great time there with the community. So huge congratulations to MJShafik for winning this 6-round tournament, and a huge thank you to the Ipswhich community, specifically Richie and Steph and all the volunteers who helped out there to make this event so successful. And if you guys are wanting to get your guys' future tournaments shoutcasted, there's going to be a link down in the description on these tournament videos so you guys can submit your tournaments to me. If you guys bring a unique team, you guys go 7, 8 rounds, 6 rounds, 5 rounds, whatever it is, be sure to submit them. Now, I can't obviously shoutcast all of them, but I will definitely be pulling my shoutcasts from these submissions. So yeah, link down in the description to that, and I wish you guys the best of luck in your future tournaments. A little announcement before we get into the tournament. I'm going to be heading down to London's finest, down in London for the Fusion Cup on January 25th. So if you guys are in the UK or you guys are in the EU and you guys want to come down for this awesome Fusion Cup tournament, right now it's looking to be a 7-round tournament, and we might be able to push it to 8 if we get enough. Link down in the description to that tournament, and it's going to be hosted by London's finest, so shout out to them. But let's go ahead and get right into this Timeless Cup tournament. All right, getting into game 1 here, we have MJShafik versus Aaron Krukey. MJShafik again bringing this spicy wing attack Charizard with Overheat and Dragon Claw. Gonna put huge pressure on the meta, on top of that be able to farm a lot of energy. So he's leading off with Kingdra versus Drapion. This is pretty favorable for Kingdra because Ice Fang's gonna be doing neutral, so it's not absolutely going to destroy it, but Kingdra's Dragon Breath is gonna be shredding. On top of that, Drapion's charge moves aren't going to do a lot. As we saw right there, Aqua Tail's not going to do a lot. And he's going to put some shield pressure here and potential debuff with Octazooka. We do see the shield go up, and we see the swap out now into Lapras. This is going to be a tough situation because Lapras's Surf won't do a lot of damage, but Kingdra could potentially get to an Outrage here, which would apply huge pressure in terms of health and shield. So he does go for the Outrage here. This Outrage may one-hit KO. Yep, we see it land and connect, completely taking out the Lapras, and now Meganium comes in. So this is where Charizard's really going to shine in terms of being able to farm down pretty safely. I would imagine he'd probably invest 1 shield in to keep the Charizard topped up. So we do see the shield come up. Now he's looking to, he's going to have to Dragon Claw here soon. Going for the Overheat might not be the best option. So he does go for the Dragon Claw. This is going to put a lot of pressure on Meganium. As we see, he puts the shield up, and he's looking to swap to Drapion. But man, here comes the Overheat. This is going to be taking out Drapion with ease. And now Meganium's going to be coming back in with some energy. Oh, he swaps into Celio now. Okay, foregoing shields. It could be Frenzy Plant, likely Frenzy Plant, but it is Earthquake actually. So Celio is going to be able to finish off nicely here with Body Slam. Even though Meganium is a great counter, Celio with that Body Slam is going to be able to take it out at that health. So GG's, very well played. All right, moving into the second battle, we have a Kingdra lead versus Meganium. So this is pretty tough on Kingdra. It's going to be, Frenzy Plant's going to be doing some pretty heavy neutral damage. So let's see how this plays out. Dragon Breath is absolutely shredding though, but the Frenzy Plant is coming in right here. Will we see a shield? We do see a shield invested. He really wants to get this Octazooka off to try to get that debuff on the Meganium. Let's see if he gets a shield back in kind though. No shield, and he does get the debuff. That's really impressive. So he could safely double shield here and keep that switch advantage, which he is going to do. Now the Frenzy Plant doesn't connect, and we see the swap out into Whiscash. So he's going to go ahead and go for another Octazooka. Why not spread the love in terms of debuffs here? And we're going to see the swap into Celio. No debuff landing, but this is a pretty nice neutral mashup. Going to be spamming Body Slams and Mud Bombs all over the place. So let's see how this plays out. So Celio being such a bulky Pokemon, especially with no shields on the field, he can do a lot of damage with that Body Slam spam versus this Whiscash. So we see him build up to an Aurora Beam, and now he's going for Body Slams. This will definitely start to chunk down the Whiscash as we see there. So we see another Body Slam connecting here. We may get a shield from the Whiscash. We'll have to see. No shield coming up on the Whiscash side. But he is going to get to another Mud Bomb. This isn't going to take out the Celio, but it's going to get it really, really close. But will he get to Body Slam in time? He does get to the Body Slam, so this is going to apply some huge pressure. He either gets Switch Advantage or the shield. And he gets Switch Advantage. So Aaron deciding to hold on to his shield for his back end. Let's see what he decides to bring in. He's bringing in Dragonair now. So, ooh, tough call here. Let's see what MJShafik decides to go in with. He's coming in with the Charizard. Again, with that wing attack, going to be spamming Dragon Claws a lot quicker than Dragonair can get off to Aqua Tails. And we see the swap now to Kingdra on the charge move. Wow, so soaking the Aqua Tail here. Huge switch right there for game 2. We see Meganium come back in, but he's going to finish off with fast moves and then get to the Octazooka. Nope, finish off with Dragon Breath. Wow, GG's very well played. Knowing that he can swap on that Aqua Tail was huge for that game. So very well played. All right, moving into game 3 now. We have a Charizard lead this time versus Lapras. Okay, really interesting. So wing attack Charizard. Oh, he's looking to bail, and he bails on the potential Surf, but Lapras decides to stay in it, looking to probably go for the Skull Bash here. This is going to apply a lot of pressure. Will we see the shield, or will we see the shield bait? He goes straight for the Skull Bash. He does get the shield, and now he swaps out to Meganium. Oh, here comes the Outrage, though. This is going to be applying a lot of shield pressure. I likely will see the Meganium shield. No shield coming down. Oh, wow. Meganium just got shredded. Will we see the shield from MJShafik's side, though? No shield coming up. Frenzy Plant is going to connect and take out the Kingdra. But we'll likely see Charizard come back in. Let's see here. Yep, Charizard's going to come back in. Farm down. He still has a shield up, but Lapras is out of energy after using that Skull Bash, and we see a Dragonair come in now. Oh man, this is pretty deadly. This is going to be getting shields for sure. And Whiscash is going to be relatively safe against his team with Dragonair and Lapras. So let's see what happens here. Huge pressure with these Dragon Claws. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him swap out on the charge move. Nope. Will he shield though? No shield coming through. He's going to be really confident with his Whiscash to be able to finish up this match. And we see Lapras now coming back in. Yeah, here comes the Mud Bomb. So first Surf coming off here. Surf's not going to be doing a ton of damage to Whiscash, but it's going to be able to chip away with some nice neutral damage. Now he's building up a ton of energy so that he can have enough Mud Bombs to finish off Dragonair as well. So we see the first Mud Bomb coming off, chipping away at the Lapras. A second Mud Bomb now coming off. This may get the shield. We'll have to see. No shield. Nope, will he get to a Surf though? No Surf coming through. So now it's going to be Dragonair versus Whiscash. Will he be able to get to 2 Mud Bombs? That's what he's going to need to be able to finish off before Dragon Breath gets him. So the first one's going to get the shield. Will he get to the second one? He does get to the second one in time. Wow, really well played. Whiscash there, trusting that he can finish it for game 3. So very GG's, and we're going to go ahead and move into round 2. All right, moving into round 2, we have Josh Woods versus MJShafik. MJShafik still showing how strong Kingdra and Charizard are for this cup, and how great Celio and Whiscash are. So we see a Charizard lead versus a Dragonair. So we know that Charizard with that wing attack is going to be getting to Dragon Claw well before the Aqua Tail from Dragonair. So we do see a Dragon Claw coming off here. Now, will he stay in or will he switch again? He decides to switch to Kingdra on the Aqua Tail here. Wow. No shield coming up. He knows it's an Aqua Tail. That's going to be absorbed by the Kingdra, but we do see him stay in. Okay. So he's staying in, hoping to probably get to a Dragon Pulse here. So we do see the shield come up from MJShafik. It's actually an Aqua Tail. So tough shield there, but that's all right. It's better to have won the switch advantage, but an Outrage now coming out on the Venusaur. If he doesn't shield, this is going to do a ton of damage, and it connects. Huge damage done. Venusaur has no chance, and he is gone. Man, Kingdra is putting on a clinic right now. Not able to get to the Octazooka. But I'd be curious to see if he decides to bring in Whiscash or Charizard. Charizard could take away the energy. Yep, he decides to bring in the Charizard. Because remember, Sunny Castform does have Solar Beam, so you don't want to play the game of is it Solar Beam, is it not. So he's likely using his Charizard here to soak the energy and get a Dragon Claw to put on shield pressure, and we'll probably see a swap to Whiscash. We do. We see the swap to Whiscash. This is going to be GG's once he gets to the Mud Bomb here. That's going to be taking out the Sunny Castform. So again, Kingdra on the safe swap here is doing wonders for MJShafik, and on top of that, Charizard just putting huge pressure with his charge move. So we're going to go ahead and get into game 2 here. Same lineup from MJShafik. Let's see if Josh Woods decides to change up his order here. MJShafik going to be leading with that Charizard in this game as well. Let's see if he catches the lead. No, it's a Muck. So Muck does have Thunder Punch, which is going to be doing a ton of damage. He knows that. He swaps instantly to Kingdra, and Muck is staying in now. Thunder Punch is still going to do a decent amount of damage to this Kingdra, so he decides to put up a shield. And the Muck is staying in there. He's going to go ahead and get off the Octazooka here, potentially getting a shield and a debuff or doing some extra damage. Let's see what happens. He does get the shield, no debuff. And the Muck looks to bail out into Venusaur. Ooh, another tough situation where the Outrage is going to be doing so much damage if he doesn't shield. Again, he only has one shield left, and he does decide to shield this one and fire off the Frenzy Plant now. So Frenzy Plant's going to be taking out the Kingdra. But let's see that Charizard come in to absolutely farm down this Venusaur and have tons of stored energy for his backline. So we do see the Charizard coming in. He is going to be farming down this Venusaur. Will he shield though? Yep, he does shield. Sludge Bomb would be doing a ton of damage. So the shield does go up, and we're going to be seeing probably a Alolan Muck come back in with that loaded energy, I imagine. He goes for the Overheat but doesn't win the CMP tie, and Thunder Punch is going to connect, doing a ton of damage, and the Overheat now going to be coming through. This is going to be finishing off the Muck, but it's all about what's on that back line. And it's a Dragonair. Okay, so Dragonair going to be taken out by the Whiscash here. He decides to go for Mud Bombs, though. Really interesting play. Blizzard with no shields up would definitely take out the Dragonair. Maybe he's worried about the Dragon Pulse damage on top of Dragon Breath, but I think Whiscash could survive it here. As we see the Dragon Pulse now coming in. It's not going to take out the Whiscash, but it's still going to do a lot of damage, as you guys saw. Oh, man. Okay, so this is going to be close. Wing Attack is barely going to be finishing off Charizard. Wow. GG's very well played. Let's go ahead and move into round 3. All right, so round 3, we're against, or MJShafik is against Flume, I should say. MJShafik just showing how strong Charizard and Kingdra are, and we see a Charizard versus a Lapras. So we saw this earlier, where he can bail out on the Surf. If he does it right, yep, he bails out on the Surf into Kingdra, perfectly timed right there. Kingdra's going to be able to absorb, or the Surf, I should say. And he decides to stay in with the Lapras. Really, really interesting here. Looking to go for that Skull Bash, or is it going to be another Surf and gets the shield bait? So the shield does go up. It's Dragon Pulse. Oh, really, really interesting. That's a huge tell now. That would have taken out the Kingdra there, and he's going to go for Outrage now. Outrage is going to be taking out the Lapras. 2 shields still up on Flume's side, and we see Dragonair come in to farm down the Kingdra. Okay, so Dragonair is loaded on energy. So is Charizard. But will we see Charizard come in and then the swap? So we see Charizard come in, going straight for the Dragon Claw, and we'll likely see the swap to Whiscash to soak the Aqua Tail. What a swap, dude. Oh my goodness, that was perfectly timed. Aqua Tail is going to do no damage to a Whiscash. That couldn't have been better timed right there. The Dragonair on Flume's side had to wait to see what it was coming in, and once he saw it was Charizard, he was able to switch in between that 1 second period. So really well played. Now Kingdra's coming in. He needs to do... Oh man, this is going to be tough. Okay, so Whiscash going to be firing off Mud Bombs here. Will he get the last shield? No shield. He's going to have to fire off another Mud Bomb. Kingdra is going to absolutely load up on energy versus this Charizard. I don't see how he's going to be able to Oh, he still has a shield. He still has a shield. So he's doing all right. So this last Mud Bomb is going to get the shield from Kingdra, and we're going to see the swap to Charizard, which we do. Now, tons of energy from Kingdra's side. He is going to shield right here. It's going to be Octazooka. But will he get to another Octazooka? No, he goes down to Wing Attack. So very well played. I thought there for a second MJShafik didn't have a shield, which is why I was like, this is looking like bad news bears. But he was able to win it out. So game 2 here. We see a little switch up there with his lineup. We have Kingdra, Charizard, and Celio this time. Kingdra and Charizard, this dynamic pair for Timeless, I'm telling you, is so strong. So let's go ahead and get into the second match of round 3 here. So we have a Kingdra lead versus Lapras. Again, pretty solid on Kingdra's side, but we know this is a Dragon Pulse Lapras, which is a huge threat and definitely worth potentially shielding that Dragon Pulse. We do see the shield come up. It's a Surf this time, so very nice shield bait from Flume. Now we're going to see the Outrage in return. Will we see a shield, though? A shield does come up on the Lapras, but Lapras, again, is ahead on energy. Will he shield again? This might be Dragon Pulse. He does decide to shield again. It is Dragon Pulse, so great shield there. He's going to be able to farm down. Oh, man. Did he get to another Dragon Pulse, though? Nope, just a Surf, not going to be enough. And now he's going to be able to apply huge pressure with Outrage right now to whatever's coming in. It's going to be a Kingdra. If Kingdra doesn't shield, this is going to be a ton of damage. Oh, one-shot the Kingdra! Oh my goodness, you cannot sleep on a potential Outrage. This is what makes Kingdra so deadly for the Timeless Cup, is that reason right there. Now he has Shiftry last with Charizard. Is going to absolutely eat away at this Shiftry. But we see the swap now to Celio on the charge move. It's going to be a foul play, not doing a lot of damage. Shiftry, though, with Snarl. 3 Snarls is going to be a Leaf Blade, which he has right now. So that was a great swap, because foul play is still going to do a ton of damage to Charizard. We do see the shield come up from Shiftry. This Leaf Blade is likely going to be finishing off the Celio, but he has no energy left, and he's going to be a race to Dragon Claw, and he does get to the Dragon Claw in time. Wow, GG's very well played. Man, Kingdra, I mean, Wing Attack Charizard is doing amazing for him, but I think Kingdra is literally his MVP right now with the pressure that he's applying in that safe switch position and lead position with just the Outrage in a one-shield situation. So game 3 now, MJShafik versus Flume. Let's see if anything is changed up. We see a Charizard lead this time versus Shiftry. Oh man, this is a tough one to stay in. So we are going to see the instant swap out into Lapras. Now we're going to see the Kingdra coming in after a couple attempts there. Kingdra now coming in, but remember, it's Dragon Pulse. He might have to shield. It is Dragon Pulse, so he does shield correctly right now, so he's sitting pretty good. Will he go for the Outrage? He does go for the Outrage right now. Will we see the Lapras shield, though? We do see the Lapras shield. This tells me he's going to want to go for another Dragon Pulse to get all of the shields down. Will we see a shield? We do see a second shield, and it is a second Dragon Pulse. Alright, so now he's going to be able to farm down in time. Lapras won't be able to... Ooh, this is going to be a Surf, though, I think. Yeah, I think this is going to be a Surf. Yeah, it's Surf. It's too quick. So Kingdra able to win the switch advantage there and get to an Outrage as a... Man, here we go again. Are you going to shield or not shield the Outrage? Shield goes up this time on the Kingdra. He learned from the previous match. Whiscash can definitely come in here now safely and farm down, because remember, he still has Shiftry in the back, and Charizard needs to be able to take that out. So Whiscash is going to be going for Mud Bombs here to chip away at Kingdra, and we see the swap. Nope. He's waiting for the swap to Shiftry. Now, Kingdra is probably going for Outrage here. That's going to get Whiscash very low, and we're going to see another Mud Bomb come off here. Oh man, Shiftry might be able to get enough energy to take out Charizard here in game 3. He's swapping instantly. Oh, going for the overheat. Yeah, he got the overheat in time. Shift Tree is going to go kaboom. Outrage does, or overheat does so much damage, as we saw right there. So GG's very well played. Again, Kingdra Charizard doing absolutely amazing. All right, moving into round 4 here, we have MJShafik versus Adil. Adil, a great member of the community who hosts tournaments in Manchester, so shout out to him. This is going to be a great rivalry, but MJShafik wins the lead with that Charizard. We are likely going to see a swap, and we do see a swap out into Kingdra, so he's going for the Dragon Claw here. Going to be putting huge shield pressure. No shield coming up, and he's going to swap to the Kingdra Mirror to finish off before he can even get to a charge move. That's huge right there. Now, Meganium's going to be coming back in with loaded energy. Shiny Meganium at that with that shiny type attack bonus, which is not a real thing. It's just a joke, but anyways, he lets the Kingdra go down. Charizard's definitely going to be coming in right now to farm down. We'll likely see a shield go up on the Charizard. Again, he's a squishy. Yep, shield goes up. Charizard is still, even though he's going to be resisting these moves, he's still going to be very squishy in terms. Oh, wow, he's able to finish off Meganium just before next Pokemon. Oh, it's Dragonair. So many Dragon Claws are going to be flying out on this Dragonair, putting up huge pressure, and he's still going to be able to get to a third Dragon Claw before he can get to the Aqua Tail. There's a third one. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely loaded with energy. And we see the swap now to Whiscash with a shield. This is GG's right here. Aqua Tail is going to be coming in. Will he put up the shield? Yep, he puts up the shield, and then it's going to be finishing off with Mud Bomb here. Very GG's. Charizard catching something on the lead is huge right now. So GG's very well played. Let's go ahead and get into the second battle here. All right, so getting into the second battle now of MJShafik versus Adil. We have a Charizard lead versus a Meganium again. Wow, catching him 2 times in a row. Waiting for that swap. We see the swap into Dragonair this time, so he's going to be able to get off a Dragon Claw, potentially 2 Dragon Claws, and then swap on the Kingdra. Or swap on the Whiscash. No, he's going to swap on the Kingdra. Finish off Dragonair with Dragon Breaths alone. And we see Meganium coming in. Frenzy Plant's going to be doing a ton of damage to Kingdra right here, likely taking it out. Oh, barely survives. Not enough health, though, to get to the Octazooka. Now he's going to let the timer go down and bring back in the Charizard, which will definitely be able to farm down this Meganium. And then he'll only have 1 Pokemon in the back, which is likely going to be that Kingdra. So we see the shield go up on the Frenzy Plant, and we see the swap now to Kingdra, but Charizard is absolutely loaded. He's going to be able to get off 2 Dragon Claws here. He's looking to switch right now, though, of Whiscash versus Kingdra. He wants to keep some of that stored energy in the back with Charizard. So the Mud Bomb now going to be chipping away at the Kingdra here. But will he land an Outrage? That's the question. No shield going up. It's going to be Octazooka. Will he get the debuff? No debuff. Huge play right there in terms of calling the Octazooka. And another Mud Bomb is going to be coming off here. Gets the final shield. But will he be able to get to a third Mud Bomb? He doesn't get to a Mud Bomb in time. But he is wasting the energy on Kingdra, so he can come in and farm with Charizard. Likely finish off before. Nope, he's going to go straight for Dragon Claw. He does have shield advantage still. And all he needs to do really is get to a Dragon Claw to finish off this Meganium. So yeah, we see the Dragon Claw come in. This is going to be finishing off Meganium. So GG's, very well played. Masterful play there with the Charizard in terms of utilizing energy, when to fire, when to hold. So yeah, GG's, very well played. Getting into game 3 now of MJShafik versus Adil in round 4. We have, again, Charizard lead versus Lapras this time. So we know from earlier he can bail out on the Surf. So there's 3 Ice Shards. He's swapping now on the Surf into Kingdra. Like clockwork, MJShafik. Soaking the Surf right there. Now we're going to see the Meganium come in. And he can put a lot of shield pressure now with Outrage. Frenzy Plant going to be doing... It's going to take... Well, it's going to get it low. Like we saw before. Super low. But will he get it? No, he doesn't get the charge move. Okay, so Tough predicament here. He's going to need to really rely on this Charizard to farm down enough energy. Pull the trigger on the Dragon Claw. Will we see a shield from the Meganium though? No shield from the Meganium, but we do see a charge move coming back. Charizard's going to go ahead and let it go. Maybe he's banking on Whiscash being able to take out the back line. Will he finish off in time though? He does farm it down. Now he has tons of loaded energy for the back line. Going for the Dragon Claw now on the Lapras. He knows there's an overheat threat. Will we see the shield? We do see the shield come up. Now he's going for the overheat before he can get to the Surf. This is going to be doing a ton of damage if it connects. Will we see a connect? We do see a connect. Oh my gosh, that is a ton of damage. And the Whiscash coming in versus Kingdra. Whiscash has 2 shields though still. So this is pretty much GG's. Just a matter of Mud Bombs over time here. Wow, way to connect the overheat there. That did so much damage. That was honestly actually ridiculous. Octazooka, no, yep, he got the debuff, which is going to be tough now in terms of getting off enough damage in time before Dragon Breath takes you out. So there's going to be 1 Mud Bomb. Man, he's going to need like 3 more Mud Bombs. Here we go. Here's another Mud Bomb. He still has another shield here. But will it be enough? He swaps into Charizard this time. No charge move pulled. He is going to have to shield this right here. And it's honestly going to be a race to Mud Bomb right now. I think he's got it though. Yeah, he's got it. All right, so this Mud Bomb is going to be finishing off the Kingdra in the 3rd battle of round 3. So GG's, very well played. All right, moving into round 5 now. Sorry, last round was round 4. This is round 5 versus Virtual Link. We have a Charizard versus a Skuntank lead. So we see the swap instantly into Kingdra, and we see the Celio now come out. So is he going to go for the Outrage? He is going to go for the Outrage. He wants shields down. Charizard's going to do well at the end of the game when shields are down, so he does get the first shield. Will we see a shield on his side though? No shield coming through. Will this be Body Slam? No, it's going to be Aurora Beam, doing a ton of damage still. A Body Slams now is going to be finishing off the Kingdra, but will he shield? No shield coming up. We'll likely see, will we see Charizard or Whiscash? Really curious here. He's letting the timer go down. Both would be good options. All right, so he's bringing in the Whiscash this time. So that tells Virtual Link that, you know, that Skuntank's got something to watch out for. No shield coming up on the Body Slam. Will we see a swap out? No swap out though. So it tells us maybe he doesn't have that grass type Pokemon. So Mud Bomb now coming through. Another Body Slam coming through. No shield going up. He knows his Charizard could potentially win now with shields in the back. And he can get a ton of stored energy for the last Pokemon. So we're likely going to see Dragonair. Okay, so he's going to get off the Mud Bomb here. This will probably get the shield. No shield. Wow, super risky. All right, so we see the Charizard now coming through. My tweet just went through. Here we go. Dragon Claw going to be connecting to the Skuntank. Not going to do a lot of damage, but these crunches are going to add up. So he's going to have to shield these. Crunch is going to do quite a bit of damage to this Charizard. But he's going to be doing a lot of damage here. Putting up another Dragon Claw there. That's going to be putting a lot of pressure in terms of shields. He's going to let Skuntank go down and up to Dragonair to finish off Charizard. But he gets to Dragon Claw in time. The energy coming from Wing Attack is actually unreal. He is going to get the shield. And now Whiscash will be able to finish. Ooh, potentially. Here we go. Will he be able to finish though? Let's see. Oh, he's got to get to the Blizzard. No, he doesn't get to the Blizzard in time. Virtual Link going to be taking the first battle. Aquatail is going to finish off the Whiscash. So GG's, very well played. Dragonair, still super deadly. Don't count it out, guys. All right, so game 2 versus Virtual Link. We see the same team. Charizard, Kingdra, and Whiscash. Now we see a Celio lead this time, so now we know Celio's moveset, but he is swapping instantly to Kingdra. Let's see what happens. So we'll likely see an Aurora Beam right here. He may go for Body Slam and then swap out. It is a Body Slam, and he does get the shield, which is huge. Will he go for Octazooka? No, he's going for Outrage now. This Outrage will be doing a lot of damage if it connects, but we do see a shield come up. This now is likely going to be Aurora Beam, but he does shield again on the Aurora Beam. So he's invested all of his shields now, hoping that he can finish off Celio with Kingdra alone before he can get to another Aurora Beam. Yep, Body Slam coming through. He's going to be able to finish off with fast moves. Wow, barely doesn't get to the Body Slam. So now we see another Outrage coming in on the Skuntank here. This is going to apply huge pressure. Will we see a shield? We do see a shield come up. Skunktank's going to be able to farm down now for lots of energy. But we're going to see the Whiscash come in right away. Crunch is still going to do a decent amount to this Whiscash. But Mud Bombs, man. Mud Bombs are going to be flying. So we see the Crunch go off. And the swap now to Dragonair. But he goes for the Mud Bomb. Hoping to catch the Skuntank there. So now Charizard comes in. We see it get to the Dragon Claw before the Aqua Tail. This is going to be taking out the Dragonair. And then Skuntank's going to be coming in. He's going to be able to get to... Nope, he doesn't get to another Dragon Claw. Crunch is going to be finishing off the Charizard here, but Whiscash is loaded on energy. All he has to do is fire off that Mud Bomb, and it's going to be GG. So game 2 goes to MJShafik. Very well played. Whiscash coming in really, really clutch there. So let's go ahead and move into game 3 of round 5. So game 3, we see the same team. Charizard, Kingdra, and Whiscash. So leading with that Charizard, and he gets the Kingdra this time. So let's see what happens. He's going to go ahead and go for Dragon Claws here. He's looking to stay in, but we see the swap to Celio on the Dragon Claw. That's a huge play right there in terms of soaking the damage. And we're going to see the Kingdra now come in versus the Celio. Again, another circumstance of, is it going to be Aurora Beam? Is it not? Is he going to invest that shield? He doesn't invest the shield, and it's Body Slam this time, so great call on that. Will we see the Octazooka? Yeah, we do see the Octazooka. So Celio is low enough where this Octazooka is going to do enough damage and get the shield right there and get the debuff. But will we see a shield? It could be an Aurora Beam. No, it's another Body Slam, not doing a lot of damage. He's really wanting to hold on to these shields. Another Body Slam going to be coming through. He decides to shield this one. He wants to have enough health to be able to get off potentially the Outrage, but he's thinking maybe the Dragonair is going to come in. We do see the Dragonair come in, so getting off the Octazooka to potentially get that debuff is going to be huge if it connects. Does he get the debuff? He does get the debuff. Charizard's going to come in. Going to be an absolute wrecking ball. He's likely going to shield right here on the Aqua Tail. Dragon Breaths aren't going to be doing a lot of damage, but we do see the swap again, but this time into the Kingdra, and Dragon Claw is still going to be doing a ton of damage. Will we see the second Dragon Claw in time? No, we do not. Okay, everyone, it is up to Whiscash to finish off a double Dragon line. He still has Kingdra, but that is very, very low on health. So let's see what happens. He's going to have to use that as a sacrificial swap. His timer's not up yet. He's going to have to go for Mud Bombs here. Maybe he can swap in time. Let's see. Yep, the swap's up. Will he swap? No, he's going to go for another Mud Bomb. The Kingdra was hoping to get to an Outrage, so he's able to finish it off in time, and Dragonair is back. Will we see another swap? Nope, he's just going to go straight for Mud Bomb. Oh man, this is going to come close. He's got to do a sacrificial swap, which he does, but he swaps instantly to do that damage. Wow. GG's, very well played. Let's go ahead and get into the finals of this 6-round tournament. Alright, we are in the finals now. MJShafik versus Soooheika IK. So let's see how this match goes. Soooheika having a Charizard as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's Wing Attack as well. And we see a Charizard versus Charizard lead, both of which are Wing Attack. So this is going to be a really interesting finals. Who's going to pull the trigger on what? So the first Dragon Claw is going to be coming in from Soooheika. We see the shield come up on MJShafik's side, firing back with a Dragon Claw. Will we see a shield from Soooheika? We do see the shield, and we see the swap instantly to Kingdra. This is going to put him in an advantage with energy, and is he going to go for the Outrage? He's going to go for the Outrage. Again, one shield situation. If he connects this, it's going to be over. He connects the outrage. The Kingdra goes down. Now he has switch advantage and Victory Bell now coming in. So his Charizard's going to be relatively safe to come in and farm down this Victory Bell. This is, oh man, I could see why he thought that was going to be Octazooka. But, oh my goodness, pulling the trigger on Dragon Claw here to put some shield pressure on the Victory Bell if he wants to stay in and do damage. Nope, he's going to let Victory Bell go down, and Charizard now coming in. He's going to get off another Dragon Claw. This is going to get the shield, and we'll probably see the swap to Whiscash. Nope, we don't see the swap to Whiscash, but Whiscash can come in now, safely shield. Will he shield? Yeah, he is going to shield right here on the Dragon Claw. And he's going to be able to get to a Mud Bomb. But a charge move now coming through again. Is this going to be another Dragon Claw? Yep, it's another Dragon Claw. Not doing a lot of damage. He can just safely finish with Mud Bomb. So that is going to be GG's in the first match of the finals. Landing the outrage was absolutely huge. So let's go ahead and get into the second battle of the finals here. So same line coming from MJShafik with Charizard, Kingdra, and Whiscash. So let's see what Soooheika decides to bring. Will we see the exact same team? I think we might. We might see the exact same team. Yep, Charizard lead again. Who's going to be swapping first? Both of which are Wing Attack Charizards. We do see the Dragon Claw come from MJShafik first. Do we see the swap? We do see the swap to Kingdra, and they swap at the exact same time. This time he's going for Octazooka. He knows it's Octazooka though because they swapped at the same time. It wasn't enough time to get to Outrage. No shield, but he gets the debuff. Oh my goodness, he gets the debuff, and he knows this is an Octazooka as well. Will he get the debuff? No debuff, so he's able to win switch advantage and keep shield advantage because he got that debuff there. Wow. Kingdra coming in so clutch for MJShafik in this cup. We see the Charizard coming back in. Will we see Whiscash come in or Charizard for the mirror with shield advantage? So we're seeing Whiscash come in right now. Dragon Claw is likely going to be flying out. We do see the shield go up though, just in case it was an overheat. And he's looking to swap. Nope. Another Dragon Claw coming through. No shield on the Whiscash here. He's still waiting for that swap, and he's going to swap, and it's Victory Bell this time. So he's going to be able to absolutely farm down and put a lot of pressure. Will we see the shield? Yep, we are going to see the shield. The Leaf Blade would still do a ton of damage, and we are going to see the Dragon Claw now come through, but will he shield on the Victory Bell? No shield on the Victory Bell, so it's Charizard in the back with Dragon Claws flying out of MJShafik's Charizard. We do see that first shield. Will he win to the second? Yes, he gets to the Dragon Claw in time. Soooheika likely trying to overcharge to get some extra energy, but doesn't get enough. And that is going to be GG's. Very well played. What an impressive showing from Charizard and Kingdra used by MJShafik there. That combo was absolutely deadly. There's so much pressure that comes with Dragon Claw, Overheat, and Outrage on top of the Mind Games and debuff from Octazooka. So that was really awesome to see. Again, MJShafik, huge congratulations, man. It was great to see you again, and I look forward to possibly battling you down in London's finest. So like always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.